traveler? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Hello, traveler!
Razor 55, my lovely. Me and Troy got the shirts you sent, and we'll send a pic of us wearing them on the show just as soon as we get the torsos out.
I love that pause. Just as you guys are a disgusting mess of
This
humanity.
is horrible.
Cool, let's grab that one more time.
You're my most loyal follower, Vault Thief. You just don't know it yet.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Want to get one more of that, or are we good?
That was it. That was...
Yeah, okay, cool. We just got one more line.
They betrayed the family. Oh, then Troy said something great.
Gods
Don't negotiate! I love it! Love it! Anyway, that map is super busted, so go ahead and take it. I'll swing by later to pick it up.
That's fun. I
That
like
is fun, yeah.
I mean, I kind of grew up with Borderlands, you know, like I played Borderlands, you know, when I was younger. They were like part of my teenage years. Like I love playing it really late into the night with my friends.
Borderlands is very near and dear to my heart because it was one of those titles that I played a lot with my friends. And so if you would have asked me, yeah, like 10 years ago that you'd be working on Borderlands 3, I would have been like, nah, you're bullshitting me.
I had that childhood friend, and we ended up playing Borderlands 2 together all the way through. And we ended up in the game industry at the same time. Now we get to work together on Borderlands. You know, we made vehicles together. So Borderlands will always have a special place in my heart because of that.
Being able to contribute my ideas and have something like a piece of me in that game is like incredible.
I remember beating Borderlands 2 and like getting to the end where you see all the awesome star map with the vault symbols and being like, I don't know how, but I want to work on that game.
Making games is hard. Like, making games is really hard. It takes a lot of different people, a lot of different minds. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into it.
When we started working on Borderlands 3 over 5 years ago, there was really just one thing that mattered more than anything else to us, and that's that Borderlands 3 needs to be a worthy successor.
About 3.5 years ago, we made the switch to UE4, which meant everything that we had worked on and built up to that point were gone. And then all of a sudden, it was like being back in school. Like, I'm having to relearn everything.
And so it was kind of like building a bicycle while you're riding it. You're going down a huge slope on a mountain, on the biggest mountain you've ever slid down, and you're having to fix that back tire.
Figuring out the tattoo designs for the new Siren, I think I had to draw Mara's tattoos like 20 different times. I'd have the tattoo design laid out flat and just be staring into these spirals like, oh my god, I have to make it look as cool as the other ones.
Working on a intellectual property as prolific as the Borderlands series, there's a fair bit of pressure to make sure that we do it right, to make sure that we don't do wrong by our fans.
If you're not taking risks, if you're playing it safe, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna fall flat.
I view this game a lot like they probably felt making Force Awakens. It was like you have this catalog of things from the past that you've got to kind of fulfill and make sure those fans get, but we have to trudge forward. And I think we're doing that well, and I think we're trying really hard to keep the honor to what we have done, but move ourselves into a bold new direction.
We have goals. We know we want this game to do well. So people will analyze their own work and be like, I know this can be better. I'm gonna spend a little bit of extra time.
It's really, really challenging, and I gotta say that they really pulled off.
This is going to be a very unique story.
Hello, all crazy Borderlands fans.
So originally, I was tasked with making this burger.
Let me talk about Vaughn, because that's easy.
To me, the mission only came together when the jazz music was added.
I don't know where that idea came from.
Offhandedly, in a meeting, someone said, that might be used for a gun.
Vaughn is a special boy who Doesn't wear any clothes anymore.
As its name suggests, it is a cockroachy rat.
He's like the most naked, but
it's a little bit more of a kind of darker missions that both of those teddy bears live in.
Why are you a plush toy?
Hey, I don't want to talk about it.
We had to perform a little bit more like,
The butt gun. Oh man.
What's even real?
Oh my god, it shoots burgers.
It shoots burgers.
I don't know what they're expecting, but it's a butt.
I was sold. It's like, ship it, it's done.
I was like, wait, that's my bucket.
it's one of the smaller ones. It probably sounds something like this.
Which is super goofy.
Or if it's one of the bigger ones, it might sound something like this.
But that's kind of what Borderlands is about.
Cut that. The game is so fun to make. The team that we have is so fun to work with. And the fans are so great to work for that you cannot ask for more.
To me, Borderlands 3 is already a success because having witnessed all this love in the past few months is already more than we could ask.
That's the swarm. Why do I fight? I really think that it's those moments when I get emails from people who tell me that my work somehow inspired them.
I do what I do because games have really helped me through some tough times. It's been a way for me to connect with other people. We even had people that have talked to us and said like, oh, I met my wife through playing Borderlands, or me and all my college friends, like we bonded over this game. It's something that really matters to people.
That's been one of the reasons why we fight, is just to see the way that it inspires other people.
I found something that resonated with me and I went after it relentlessly. I know there's a lot of other people out there that have their dreams that they want to go after and they might be scared. And so that's why I fight, to show that like you can do this.
If I were to say thank you to fans, I would say thank you for laughing with us.
For being there and waiting, because we put our heart and souls into everything we do.
For keeping the faith.
It gave us purpose to bring you guys something that you could enjoy.
Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all the fans that enjoy Borderlands.
And to everybody out there who's made a little piece of fan art or cosplay or just enjoys discussing our games.
That's why we get up in the morning. That's why we work long hours.
Thank you so much, fans. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you all very much for allowing us to have the privilege of building this game for you.
This has been a wild ride, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I want to say thank you for your patience. Thank you for sticking with us. The waiting game is almost over. It's gonna be a hell of a ride.
We exist only to try to entertain all the people of Gearbox, all of the hours, years that we work. And Borderlands 3 is motivated by one thing, and that is your joy and happiness.
Scab Razor